This week's video brings up one of the most urgent, yet often overlooked wildlife crises facing our planet's biodiversity: the illegal trafficking of tigers. Across the forests and grasslands of Asia, the majestic tiger, a symbol of strength and resilience, is under relentless threat. While conservation efforts have made some strides, a new in-depth report reveals that our legal systems may be failing the very species they aim to protect. The report, titled Law of the Tiger, is the first of its kind. Developed through a collaboration between Legal Atlas, World Wildlife Fund, and Traffic, it analyzes the national laws of 12 tiger range countries, those nations where wild tigers still roam, or once did. The findings are sobering. Critical legal gaps and inconsistencies are undermining efforts to stop the illegal tiger trade, potentially dooming tigers to extinction despite decades of conservation work. Let me put this into perspective. As of 2025, only about 5,700 tigers remain in the wild, spread across just 10 countries. In places like Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, tigers have already vanished. And between 2000 and 2022, more than 3,300 tigers were seized from illegal trade, with the vast majority, around 85%, coming from these tiger range states. So what's going wrong? The answer lies, in part, in the law. Strong laws are the first line of defense against the illegal tiger trade, said Sarah Baker Ferguson, Director of Policy at Traffic. This report shows the urgent need for governments to close legal gaps, enforce existing protections, and recognize tiger trafficking as the serious crime it is. Only by strengthening legal frameworks can we secure decades of conservation progress and help tigers thrive. This groundbreaking report highlights that many countries still lack comprehensive legal frameworks to deal with the full scope of tiger trafficking. In some cases, existing laws do not cover captive breeding, online sales, or even the possession and display of tiger parts. Hybrid tigers, crossbreeds between different tiger subspecies, often fall into a legal gray area with no clear protection. Meanwhile, enforcement agencies may lack the authority, training, or coordination to investigate and prosecute traffickers effectively. So, what needs to change? The report provides a clear roadmap for reform. Here are some of the key recommendations. Criminalize the entire tiger trafficking chain, including digital platforms used for transactions and advertising. Clearly define wildlife trade in national laws to close gaps in activities like brokering, display, and possession. Establish permanent interagency enforcement units with full powers to investigate, arrest, and prosecute offenders. Train law enforcement personnel on ethical conduct and human rights while expanding their legal authority. Destroy confiscated tiger products not used for science or education, and establish stockpile management systems to prevent leakage back into the black market. Regulate captive breeding facilities, ensuring licensing, registration, and traceability for every single tiger. Ban the sale or promotion of any product claiming to contain tiger parts, regardless of authenticity. Grant hybrids the same legal protections as wild tigers. Recognize tiger trafficking as a serious crime and a predicate offense under anti-money laundering laws, enabling the use of financial investigations to dismantle trafficking networks. This is not just a conservation issue, it is a legal and governance issue. Wildlife crime is organized, transnational, and lucrative. Our laws must be equally robust, equally coordinated, and equally transnational. The good news is that change is possible. The findings of this report are publicly accessible via the Legal Atlas platform, providing governments, policymakers, and advocates with the tools needed to push for reform. And with the upcoming CITES COP20 summit in Uzbekistan this November, there's a crucial opportunity to turn these recommendations into international commitments. If we want to give wild tigers a fighting chance, not just in courtrooms, but in the forests where they belong, then we must close the legal gaps that enable their destruction. Because saving tigers isn't just about saving a species, it's about defending the rule of law, biodiversity, and our shared future. Don't stop here. Find out more. Visit the links in the description below for more in-depth information on the stories presented in this video. Or if you are a part of a wildlife organization doing something interesting right now, let us know in the comments.